Hi Pankhurst, and welcome to your second science lesson this week. So in our live session this morning, we spoke about why we have the skeleton and what the skeleton does. Some of you remembered a few of the organs that we have in our bodies, and you also remembered some bones names, which is fantastic. So I can see that you already have some knowledge, but during this unit we will be learning more about these more bone names, more about why we have organs and what they do. Okay, so today's lesson is, can I understand the meaning of scientific words? So in today's lesson, you will be introduced to your new vocab for the topic of skeletons. As I go through the words, we will do my turn, then your turn. Now, my turn. Vertebrate. Vertebrate. Vertebrates are animals that have a backbone inside their body. So if you look over here, all these animals have a backbone inside their body. Okay, invertebrate. Invertebrate. Invertebrates are animals without a backbone or internal skeleton. So if you look at this starfish, it has no backbone and no skeleton. It's just floppy. Okay? Bones. Bones. A bone is a rigid tissue that constitutes part of the vertebrate skeleton in animals. So it is a tough tissue. It's very tough. Okay? And it makes up the skeleton that you will find in vertebrates. Skeleton, skeleton. It's the inner framework of bones and cartilage in vertebrate animals. So like we said, it's vertebrates that have skeletons, and it is the inside framework of a body. Muscle, muscle. Muscles move parts of your body around. Many of them are attached to your bones because it is their job to move your bones. So if you look over here, this is what muscle looks like. And the muscle has protected the bones, and it is basically attached to the bones to help it move. Joint, joint. Joints are the places in your body where bones meet. Okay? So for example, if you look at your elbow, so you've got your lower arm and your upper arm, and it has a joint in between it because my two bones meet. Tendon, tendon. Tendons are for keeping things together. Tendons come in handy. These special cords made of tough tissue attach your body's muscles to your bones. So for example, in our hands, we have tendons between our fingers, and that is what helps the muscle move and keep it together. Okay? Socket joints. Socket joints. These are a type of joint. They allow the greatest freedom of movement. The hips and shoulders have this type of joint in which the round end of a long bone fits into the hollow of another bone. So this is why it's called a socket, because this is how they join. So you'll have like a round-ended bone with like an open bone, and that is what helps your arm and shoulders move like this, okay, from the top. Hinge joints. Hinge joints. They allow movement in one direction as seen in the knees and elbows. So if you look at my elbow and your elbow and everybody's elbow has a hinge joint. So the joint is hinged because I can only move it one way, which is this way. I can't move it that way, okay? Whereas the shoulder is socket because I can move it all around. Pivot joints. Pivot joints. These allow a rotating or twisting motion, like that of the head moving from side to side. So it's like something that will only help you twist and turn, okay? That is called a pivot joint. Now, this is the bones. These keywords are for bones. Okay, skull, skull. A skull is a bone framework enclosing the brain skeleton of the head. Okay, ribs, ribs. A rib is a curved bone in a person's chest, so it's in the chest. And like we discussed earlier, it protects quite a lot of the organs in our body. Okay, pelvis, pelvis. Pelvis is are the bones between the abdomen and the thighs. So the abdomen is like the lower part of your tummy. Yeah, so it's like it's basically your tummy area. So it's the bone which is between them two. Clavicle, clavicle. It is the bone that connects the arm to the body. So the bone around here. Scapula, scapula. The scapula or shoulder blade, yeah, so it's scapula or shoulder blade, is a large triangular shaped bone that's in the upper back. So it's on the back, okay? Fibula and tibia. Fibula and tibia. The tibia and fibula are the two long bones in the lower leg. So you've got a leg here, and you can see. The fibula is smaller than the tibia and runs beside it. So the tibia is the bigger one, and then the fibula is that small little one on the side. Okay? Radius and ulna. Radius and ulna. So the radius and the ulna are the bones of the forearm. So forearm, which is this arm, found between the elbow and the wrist. The radius is the bone on the thumb side, and the ulna is the bone on the little finger side. So the bone going along here is the ulna, and the bone going along my thumb to my elbow is the radius. Spine, spine. Spine is the backbone, a column of bones on the back connecting, okay? So it connects at the back. It runs from the top part of the body to the lower part of the back. Now these are muscles, okay? Now this page is about muscles. Biceps, biceps. Biceps are a large muscle on the front of the upper arm. So it's on the front of the upper arm, okay? Triceps, triceps. Triceps is a large muscle on the back of the upper arm. So it's on the back of the upper arm here. So the biceps are on the front of the upper arm, and the triceps are on the back. Quadriceps, quadriceps. The large muscle at the front of the thigh, which is divided into 4 portions and acts to extend the leg. So the quadriceps are here on the upper thigh, and it's in 4 sections, okay? Hamstring, hamstring. A hamstring is a muscle at the back of the knee or the thigh. So if you look over here, it's on the back of the knee. Gluteus maximus, gluteus maximus. And the other word for this is glutes. People use the word glutes. The gluteus maximus is the largest of the gluteus muscles, which are located in the bottom. So these muscles are on the bottom, okay? So the following are your tasks. If you are doing activity number 1, I want you to write down the word the words that are here, and I would like you to draw a picture to represent the following. So I want you to write the word skeleton and draw a skeleton. I want you to write the word muscles and draw a muscle. I want you to write the word bones and draw a bone. Activity 2 is as follows. You need to match the word to its correct definition. So I've given you some words here, and the definitions are here, and I want you to match the words to the correct definition, okay? Activity number 3 is write your own sentences using the vocabulary. So I've given you a selection of keywords, and what I would like you to do is use the information from this lesson today to write your own sentences for these words. I look forward to seeing your work on Tapestry, Pankhurst, and I will see you in your next lesson. Bye.